Hi everyone, I am here in the OPUBCO studio with Shane Granger. He is the Director of Marketing at the Armstrong Auditorium in Edmond. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to talk a little bit, thank you too. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the wonderful cultural offerings that are coming up at the auditorium. And Ryan Malone, who is your usual partner in crime, is not here.
Yeah, the seat is empty here.
His seat is empty because I guess he's at home resting his fingers for this weekend's concert. He has a kind of a dueling piano thing going with Mark Jenkins.
Yes, well, Ryan, of course, is the music director at the Herbert W. Armstrong College, and he's usually here with me promoting the concert series and talking about the music and various things, but he's also an extremely accomplished pianist. And so he and Mark Jenkins, who's the head of our piano faculty there, are putting on a performance this Sunday at 3 o'clock. And they're going to be doing Mozart's Sonata for two pianos in D, and then they're also doing Rachmaninoff's Suite No. 2 for two pianos. These couldn't be any more opposite in terms of the ends of the spectrum. I mean, if you use an analogy, the Mozart piece is just very light and airy and delicate and very, very gentle in places, but also very, very fast. It's like a puff pastry, kind of that sort of thing. And then you've got your steak and potatoes and lasagna and these big heavy things with the Rachmaninoff. It's just a lot of sound and chords and
that Russian,
a lot of power, Russian power that you often hear from them. Yeah.
And I know that the guys are extremely excited about the Hamburg Steinways they're playing on.
These are the piano. One of the pianos is the one they picked out personally.
Picked out
Germany.
in Hamburg, yeah. And these pianos are supposed to just be spectacular. The low ends are so full and bassy, and then they just can whisper up into the high ends, and just beautiful, spectacular pianos, and that makes a difference in a performance.
Yeah, it really does. And of course, the hall is intimate as well. We were talking about that a minute ago, and just how the sight lines are great. You're not that far from the stage at any point in the theater, so you get up close to the action, and also the acoustics are wonderful. So
absolutely,
yeah, it's a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
And then coming up later in February is the Haifa Symphony Orchestra, straight from Northern Israel.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we're really excited to have them coming. They've been around for 50 years, and this is their first time that they've been to North America. So we're real excited about that.
Making history.
They're making history. We've got some dignitaries, that are going to be celebrating with us for the concert. So it's going to be a real exciting evening. And they're the Haifa Symphony up there in the north of Israel is really the pivot of musical life in that part of the country. And they not only do they perform classical works and jazz and all different genres, but they also really like to highlight Israeli composers, Israeli artists, and so forth. And so we're really thrilled that in addition to two of the big classical pieces that they'll be playing, one of them is Mozart's Symphony in G, but the second one is the Dvorak Symphony No. 9, which is the New World Symphony, which a lot of people know that already. So those are sort of the big ticket items that they have, but they're also bringing a wonderful viola player. The violist is Avsharam Sarid, and he's going to be playing an Israeli composed piece called Melodies from Mount Carmel. And I think that that's going to be the real, the dessert of the whole evening, because this is an Israeli orchestra playing Israeli composed music. And it's all about their land, and and you've got the whole history and all of that there with it. So I think that's going to be a really great evening.
Yeah, that's going to be beautiful. Yeah. And then just looking forward a little forward, we've got Brian Stokes Mitchell, a wonderful Broadway singer.
Yeah, he's awesome. Brian Stokes Mitchell. This will be the second time that he's come to Armstrong, and the first time we had him here, we just had such a huge reaction from the audience and people, and a lot of folks wanted him to come back, so we were able to get him on the schedule again. Yeah. He's just released a new album with Sony Records called Simply Broadway, and Stokes has just a phenomenal baritone voice. I mean, he is the leading man's man. He's just got the pipes to. And
he's got the looks to go with it.
Well, yeah, a lot of the ladies really think that as well. So, but he's just going to be playing. He's going to be singing these Broadway hits. All the great roles that he's played. Famous for Man of La Mancha and the Impossible Dream. But you've got this whole spectrum of Broadway hits that he's doing, and it's just him and a piano. So it's a real intimate, concert. Not a lot of extra stuff, and you're just going to really be able to lock in on his talent and be able to enjoy that.
And Menachem Pressler?
Yes, Menachem Pressler is coming. Menachem Pressler is a pianist. He most famously was one of the founding members of the Beaux Arts Trio, and he's coming with the New York Chamber Soloist Orchestra. And so we're really looking forward to having him here. And then I believe beyond that, we've got the last one we were talking about,
violinist.
Hands down, that's going to be the highlight of the season, because you're getting to see this phenomenal artist. I mean, she is a rock star in the world of violin. I don't think there's any other female violinist that comes anywhere close to her, not only her musicality, her virtuosity, but also just her she's kind of a legend as well. She's very, very active in the arts, education, and all kinds of things. And what's great about this particular performance is it's just Midori and a pianist, and they're in recital. So it's her all night long. You're going to get to hear her play lots of different pieces. It's not just one piece. When she comes out, generally like with an orchestra, you're going to be able to lock in and just enjoy her the whole evening. And so I think that's going to be certainly one of the ones I'm looking forward to.
Well, Ryan Malone is the concert director, right?
Right.
And it sounds like he's just done an amazing job of getting some
Yes.
fantastic musicians lined up for this event. So congratulations on that. How can folks get tickets?
Tickets are available online at our website at armstrongauditorium.org, and so it's really easy to order there. The box office is open as well during business hours during Monday through Friday, so you can call the box office. The number is 285-1010.
And season passes?
Season passes are available for the next season. We'll be announcing our new season in April. So we'll be looking forward to letting folks know what's coming next year, and we've got some big names on the roster coming up, so that'll be exciting. But for the rest of the season, yeah, there are still plenty of individual tickets available, so feel free to log on or call and come out and see us.
All right. Well, Shane, thanks for being here and telling us all about it.
Thanks again for having me. I appreciate it.